You see Will Ferrell's new documentary?
No, it isn't.
Apparently, when Will Ferrell was on SNL, he got hired the same week as this comedy writer, and this dude would write like a bunch of skits for Will Ferrell, so they just became like good friends over the years. So yeah, la la la. Will Ferrell becomes Will Ferrell. This guy becomes the head writer of SNL, and of course they still keep in touch to this day. And just recently, Will Ferrell got an email from said friend, and it read, "Hey Will, da da da. I just want you to know that I'll be transitioning into a woman." And the whole film is pretty much about Will, like I guess maybe wrapping his head around it. So they're going on like a road trip together. And I guess that's the whole film. It's literally just them to a car traveling and talking, and just of like how weird it is. I guess maybe for Will Ferrell, this 60-year-old white dude, I guess processing one of his best friends this late in life becoming a woman.
Yeah, that has to be crazy. I mean, I like that idea of them, just going on a road trip together and then trying to make him trying to wrap his head around it, and like, because that has to be so crazy. Like, someone your whole life not knowing what they're going through inside internally, or like how they feel, and then out of nowhere, they become this complete different person. It's like, even like, Trey was saying with his girlfriend, like his girlfriend knew a person before they transitioned, and now she feels like that person that she used to know is completely dead. So I wonder if that's going to be the same case for him. How long? I mean, I guess you probably don't know this either. Like, how long has it been since they last saw each other?
Since the film, I mean, they're probably together now, like doing like press run stuff. And
I know I'm talking about before that, though.
like how long had they not seen each other?
Seen each other.
I mean, maybe they'll talk about it in the film.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole trailer is kind of just like their banter back and forth, and just I guess Harper figuring out her new place in the world, and trying to figure out if people will actually accept her. And I guess just Will Ferrell's just a comedic relief, because it's just like, whoa, like fuck it,
Yeah.
He's just being like an asshole. I think at one part in the trailer, he's like, "Not sure, woman, are you a worse driver?" Like he's just like shitting on it, saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're still having fun. It's just gonna be interesting to see, I guess, if they actually paint like an accurate portrayal of like whatever the states they go, if they're really like going cross country or whatever, or if it's just gonna be like this movie that's just like, yeah, everything's okay, don't worry, be who you are, it's gonna be fine,
Yeah.
with like Will Ferrell jokes in between.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be a little bit of both. Yeah, I don't know. It has to be so wild for like everyone, being like, especially like this is the last home stretch of your life. I mean, it's kind of what happened to Bruce Jenner. And to
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner.
It's just like, yeah, I think I just want to spend the remaining years of my life as this person I felt this entire time.
Yeah, I guess at that age, maybe it's easier then because you have nothing to lose, or maybe it's worse because you have so much already. You know?
I think it's either like a mixture of like all the people's who opinions that matter to you are probably dead.
Yeah,
you're like you're in your later stage of life.
Yeah,
or you just don't give a fuck what people.
At 60.
Huh?
Is everyone dying at 60?
No,
yeah,
I guess
like
it's like
parents,
and, grandparents. Like
there's nobody left to like
cousin.
really disappoint, or like hurt in whatever way you think you would do. Yeah,
like
and they can't hurt you.
Maybe you did it for them. Like I just want them to see me as this person because I knew it'd be too much for them to take in as this woman.
Yeah,
I'm interested in watching it. I think that's gonna be. I like stories like that because like I feel like there's not a lot of stories like that, or at least I haven't seen a lot of stories like that in the mainstream. Like I feel you have to gotta go digging for those stories or whatever. So it's cool. I think stories like that are important to tell, and like you get to see those different perspectives, and you kind of get to walk in their shoes. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not much to say about it, but how would you feel?
I mean, it's like such a tough question, Like at the end of the day, like it also just like depends on the relationship, Because it would like it depends who it is. Because I feel like different people affect you in different ways. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think I'd be like, what? You know what I mean? I'd be like, all right, man. Whoa.
You were so much cooler as a guy.
I think in any situation, it's literally just like, it would just be a different amount of shock. Just like, whoa, dude, yeah, I had no idea. Because there's none of my friends who I'm thinking is just like, this dude wants to be a girl. Oh, maybe one friend, but
Yeah.
But even that, like, even me thinking that one friend has feelings like that, like, if he came out and said it, but yeah, you know. There's not really anything like, yeah, dude, it's your life. I literally don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying?